Welcome back to another episode of the Avowed playthrough. In the last episode, we found out a whole lot of stuff about our would-be attempted murder, and kind of found out who did it, who was up to it, and we let him off the hook, being the nice envoy that we are. So now our next calling is to go find the Watcher. And that's where we're going to do now. As soon as I finish looting this room here. Oh, all these goodies. I think that's one of those explosive barrels. Yeah, I certainly don't want to hit that because that will blow my face off. We want to leave that one alone. I hear a box twinkling somewhere. I'm trying to find it. There's some treasure close. I'll just see if I can spot it real quick before I leave out of this room and continue on the quest of finding the Watcher. Don't see it. Oh wait, there, I hear it somewhere. It's close. I believe it's this way. Maybe not. The sound went away. Maybe it's this way. Yes, it's somewhere close this way. Where is it? Maybe it's below. There it is. I knew it was close. I heard that twinkling. Oh man, and I don't have any lockpicks. Dadgummit. I gotta be sure to buy those in the next vendor I find. It's not the first time I've been lost without lockpicks. Alright.
Hopefully you made
There's another one. This one's not locked. Cool. Take this one. Alright.
You all but guaranteed.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
Oops.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything.
Okay.
I have some thoughts, envoy. Let's talk about it at camp.
Sure thing. Yeah, I do need to make a camp stop here pretty soon. I want to make sure I don't hurt myself when I fall. So you do take fall damage, and you don't need much to hurt yourself. Oof. Okay, good. Drops are still trying to figure those out. Those are kind of sketchy. Can I go through here? Is this anything I can push on or break? It doesn't look like it. All right. All right. Traveling to another section. To see how this goes. All right, looks like we're gonna go up and around. All right, I think we're heading back out. Yeah, we're heading back out the way we came in. Yeah, this is that little sanctuary where that lady got all mad at us.
Fresh from the finest distilleries in the earth.
All right, now let's see if we can navigate our way around this maze without getting lost.
With all due respect, Captain.
Oops,
you have
sorry.
Jurisdiction over the Paradise militia.
Nope, I hear some twinkling. Where is it? There's a chest somewhere relatively close to me. I'm not going to spend too much time looking for it. Alright. Go find this Watcher. I've been hearing a lot. I've been seeing a whole lot about Watchers. Mentioned in the last video that I have been working on playing Pillars of Eternity. Nothing for content, just kind of on my own accord. I've been playing Pillars of Eternity. The playing Avowed has got me interested in play that game. I'm today years old and I've never played it before, so I figured I'd give it a shot. And man, am I enjoying it. I may wind up doing some content about it. So hopefully you'll check that out if we put that up. I haven't quite decided if it's something I want to commit to because it seems like a pretty big game. And life and other things I want to do are kind of interfering with it, but we'll see if we can make it happen. I am really enjoying my time with it, and I would like to share it. Oop. Oh, we got some bad guys. And they shouldn't be too much to take on. Easy these Zerps. I say that, but they are not wanting to go down. Holy bananas. These guys are tough. Uh-oh. Let's light you on fire. See how you do with that, buddy. Hey. Go and heal up. These guys are no joke. I thought they were going to be, I thought they were going to be pushovers. They are not. Where is your enemies level with you? Come on. There we are. Oh wait, there you go. Good job, Kai. Ooh, do I got somebody else? Where's he at? Oh, he's up here. Take that. There we go. Freeze them and then burn them down. I like it. Cool. That worked out really well. Oh man, I got more coming. Get them all? I think we did. All right, cool.
Look behind you.
Oh boy. Man, where do these guys keep coming from? I didn't realize there was that many of them. Can I hit them? Too far off. You can hit me. Come on, bro. Ah, I have to find a better way to get over to him. The guy's getting on my nerves. Where's he at? Come on. I gotta work on my dang stamina. I'm wearing out way too fast. Let me see if I can just come over here and get this guy. There he is. Ah! We got more? Okay. Oh, there's a camp. All right, let's go rest at the camp. Real fast. Ah, man. I still got them coming at me. All right, let's go rest at this camp. These guys were looking at me, but maybe if I rest, that'll de-aggro them. Here we are. Okay, let's talk, because these guys want to chat, and I want to see if I can craft some stuff.
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead?
I'd like to talk about that, too. Yes, let's talk.
Let's talk. As if Barrett didn't just drag you out of the grave. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember?
Let's see. From the beginning, I left my body. My soul was pulled towards Aedyr.
Watchers say souls can linger between this world and the beyond for a time.
They're drawn to Aedyr. That's why it's so common in animancy equipment.
That makes sense. I've seen Runid talk to them a few times, almost in a trance. What happened next?
My soul traveled through the beyond as part of it anyway.
The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls.
It was beautiful, full of otherworldly light and sound, a place of pure essence. Yeah.
Well, that sounds kind of nice. What did you see there?
I finally encountered someone in the beyond.
Wait. Someone? Who was it? Or what was it?
It's the same strange voice I heard at Aedyr in the Strangefoot.
Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them?
I think so. They don't seem malicious. They seem as confused as I feel. I don't know. I need to understand more about it. I'm suspicious. Yeah, I think so. They don't seem to be malicious. They seem as confused as I feel.
I guess that's some comfort. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left Dawn Shore. That's quite a feat.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Me neither. So, this whole time you were in the Beyond, and then you were just sent back.
There's something you want to ask, just ask.
Do you think there's a way to bring people back?
I feel like we've had this conversation already. To some degree. Animancers have tried to unlock secrets of the soul for centuries. There's no one's found a way to do that.
That doesn't stop them from trying, I guess. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know.
I need to go back and check the recordings. I feel like we've had this
Watcher
conversation
will have
already.
some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest.
How long have the rebels been in Paradise?
Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the living lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason.
And they've been wary of Ambassador Highguard bringing Aedyr laws to and Aedyr blades.
And the Steel Garrote. Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends.
Rumors of what?
I don't like to gossip.
Since when?
Okay, I like fun gossip. They say she's hunting down so-called agitators, flattening entire settlements that stand in her way. Of course, all the news reaching Paradise is jumbled together. Stories about the Dream Scourge, the Steel Garrote, and the weird happenings that are almost commonplace around here. So it's hard to say what's true.
The Steel Garrote isn't Aedyr. They're just assisting us here.
If they're here under your banner, people will see their actions as representing you.
Whatever she's doing, I'm sure she has good reason.
Maybe so. But she's also confirming fears that Aedyr's mission is more than diplomatic. I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes.
I've got questions about you.
Should I break out the booze?
You got a lot to say about second chances.
I'm well past seconds myself, if we're counting. Even decent people make mistakes, and the rest of us can grow, with a little time and grace.
Uh-huh. And what mistakes are you running from?
If I had to list them all, we'd be talking all night. Anyway, if this place can't give us misfits and screw-ups a second chance, what hope do we have?
When did you come to Paradise?
That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change.
Where were you before?
A settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates.
That sounds nice.
It really was. Anyway, we were talking about something else, yeah?
What did you do before you came to the Living Lands?
I joined up with the Rawatayan Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
Oh, there's some Pillars of Eternity throwbacks here. What was that like?
Starting out, it was exciting, purposeful. I believed in our mission. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Rawatai. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden
I
archipelago.
guess from part 2.
Civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
Sounds familiar.
To Aedyr bringing order and civilization to our lawless frontier. Then I hope you learn from my mistakes faster than I did. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us. But I didn't see that either.
So what did you do?
I deserted. And I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years.
You just like fighting for Ruatai so much you left to fight for other people?
Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, There were only so many options for a Rawatayan deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
And how'd that work out?
I ended up here, didn't I? It was more of the same. The only comfort was being part of a squad. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough.
Did you find something better here?
I did. Yeah. For a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another.
You mentioned training together.
Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent.
Well, thank you.
You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you.
You can withstand a lot of damage. I want to know how you stay on your feet, for sure.
Some of that is sheer stubbornness. But I can give you some pointers on your stance, too.
Oh, okay.
That's it. You got the hang of it.
If I got anything for that.
Seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest.
What are you grinning about?
All right.
Huh?
This cat wants to talk. I hate to be Taki Talkersons, but I want to take this opportunity to
And since you set them free, you get
talk to folks in the camp.
again sometime in the future.
I take it you don't approve.
What part?
Yeah, he had
Part
some.
you set free an assassin who succeeded at
He
killing
wasn't
once already?
happy about the
Right.
fact that we
Must
let
be
that
that
dude
part.
go.
Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Anyway.
Let's see. Let's talk about Dawnshore.
Right. What do you want to know?
What can you tell me about Dawnshore?
Lovely place, as the Living Lands goes. I advise most people to stay around here if they're looking to settle. Paradise isn't the safest place in the world, but it is the safest place in the lands. Walls and guards go a long way out here. Other than that, you've got bits of forest, grasslands, some caves, cliffs, and all sorts of things to get you into trouble. This is the easiest place to survive in the Living Lands. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Heard anything interesting out there?
Huh. Heard an envoy from Aedyr showed up and got himself killed. Other than that, nothing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't listen out for gossip much. I don't know what to tell you.
We already did number 1. So, do you have any tips for surviving in Dawnshore?
Let's see. Normally you look for some shelter first. Cut down a few small trees, gather moss to keep the wind out. Nothing too elaborate. With so little tree cover, you want to keep moving. The reeds near the coast make great fibers for rope, so you can lash branches together and make a decent roof. Of course, we're always moving, so we just make a quick camp and carry on. So you don't have to worry about all that.
Nothing for now. Okay, we're done there. All right, so let me go see if I can craft real fast. Let's see. It's a party stash. Yeah, I definitely want to drop some junk off. Let's see. Let's see. Let me get over to my stuff. If I can. There we are. Okay, so let me drop that off. Drop. Common. Okay, so I want to keep that one. Drop that off. We'll drop. Oh, it's this 2 of them. Okay, and we'll drop you off. And we'll drop you off. Hold on to the bow. Hold on to other grenades. I want to keep the hammer. It's slow, but man, does it hit hard. I think I'll hold on to it. Just to be on the safe. Let's see. All right, so drop that off once we don't have it equipped. Drop you off. I don't know what I'm going to need on these things for crafting and such, so I'm going to leave them alone for the time being. So there's stash. Can we upgrade anything? Let's see. Can I upgrade my wand? Looks like I can. Yes. Awesome. Can we upgrade our book? Yes. Upgrade this guy. Upgrade that guy. Awesome. Okay. About some crafting. Nothing there.
If you ever want to talk about anything, you know I'm here.
Enchant weapons. We don't have any unique weapons, I guess. Man, I really liked. Can I not? I might not have a recipe for it yet. I'd really like to be able to craft some like potions and things, but I don't see that option. Maybe I just haven't gotten the. It might not be possible, or I have not gotten the recipe for it yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and rest and move on to the Watcher, because I believe I've talked to everybody that needs to be talked to. Yes, rest for the night.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature.
You can speak to me in dreams too.
The Aedyr hums beneath the moon. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you?
The bear I put down, I suppose death is kind of a beauty. We have had this conversation before. Why do I keep getting the same cutscenes?
What gleams cannot be a monster? We
feel like we
wish you
have.
had not killed it.
It was either me or the bear. I chose me.
Violets and the stars. We wish for both.
Let's see. All right. Well, what would you have done?
Earth into rebirth. Growth into life again. Beauty without end. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it?
Sometimes the only mercy you can offer is death.
Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
All right. I swear we've had those cutscenes before. Maybe I'm imagining. Alrighty. On to the quest. We're going to find the Watcher, and the Watcher looks like they are this way. Okay. Around.
There's a shrine over there to Woodica, if I remember.
Let's see. I've got water between me and my passage. Okay. Let's see. Can I go over? I wonder if I can go over. Let's see. Is there a path over? Can I go up this way? No? I can't go up this way either. Oh, or can I? Oh, come on. Okay, I guess not. Alright, let me. It must be through the water then. Let's see. Or can I go here? Maybe. Can I make that jump over? I can go around this way. His jumps are kind of weird. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh no. Oh, shucks. Okay. Anyway, we can get up here. Try that again. Sometimes this terrain can be a little kludgy. Go up there. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I think I'm almost there. All right, there we go. There we go. There we are. Made it over. Is that a camp over there? Let's see. What is this? Is any loots over here? Pick up. Ooh, pack. Oh, good. Health potion. Oh, it gives me a whole one. Man, I've got to find some more health potions or I'm going to be in big trouble. I really was hoping I could craft some. Let's just keep moving this way. Maybe we'll come across some here shortly. When we get to this watcher person we're going to. Alright. This me just kind of poke off of. Oh, there's a bear. Let's not poke the bears. Don't poke the bear. All right. Okay.
We can turn back at any moment. Nothing of value would be lost.
Why would we do? Oh, there's a dude sitting over here. Who is this?
It wasn't me. Be careful, godlike. Runid has such power. God, such terrifying power.
Are you alright?
No, I don't think I am. Oh, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead. By my hands.
That was in the past. Leave it there. You're a different person now.
I suppose. But that doesn't change what happened. Entire families destroyed. By me. Look, I just want to go back home. To the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now? Knowing what I know. I keep telling myself that that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were. They are.
No, they aren't. The will changes us all. You are no exception.
I suppose you have a point. Thank you. I think. Oh. Make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading.
Why is that?
Why, it's tradition. Runid doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do.
Okay.
I don't accept payment for my advice either. You can just throw your coins at my feet.
Huh.
What you do is your decision, but you have been warned.
Okay. So we need to be sure we throw a coin into the well. Is this our watcher?
Step closer, godlike. If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
She's accurate so far.
Why have you come to me, godlike?
I died and returned. You're supposed to give me a clean bill of health.
Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
Stand on the shore between here and beyond?
Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths.
I dip my toe into bottomless depths.
The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
The lake is a mirror is a door, and the door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
Oh boy.
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on our bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
It is a very...
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger?
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra or something?
Curious. Something clings to your soul, felt but unseen.
Voices, echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the seed from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected.
I don't understand what happened.
I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
Those fish
You
eye
only live because someone
views
would
are
not
strange.
permit you to die. But I wonder, who?
Oh, I'm not smart enough. You tell me.
There are limits to my sight, envoy. It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface.
That's good, right?
I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's time is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse.
Which one of the gods did this to me?
I cannot say. The gods must answer for their actions. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always sign their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind.
So I'm healthy but cursed and alone.
Better luck in your next life. I wish I
Thanks.
could tell you that everything will work out in your favor. But the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Aedyr, commune with it. Aedyr has a strong link to the beyond.
Aedyr?
Aedyr holds the path between this life and the next, a conduit for souls all around Aedyr. Through Aedyr, a soul may find its way back to the wheel, to be born again. But the Aedyr here, in the living lands, is different, insular. It connects only to itself, twisting vines, essence warping into essence.
You think Aedyr has the answers I seek?
Your questions are of a spiritual nature, and they seek a spiritual answer. When you find Aedyr, commune with it. Take heed of its lesson. Aedyr may pave your road to the truth, or it may lead to a dead end. But the journey will teach you. That I promise. Before we close, have you any final questions?
About 6,472, but that's not an option. The ambassador wants assurance that I'm okay. Am I okay?
As you understand the word, yes. You fell into death, and a guiding hand lifted you back onto your feet.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to life at Liviana's.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a mystery beyond my sight.
Can you tell my friend Marius about his soul?
Marius, I see terrible pain and the strength of will it takes to conceal it. I see jagged, self-inflicted scars.
Right. I could see that too if I don't get out of here soon.
Can you tell my friend Kai about his soul?
Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, yet something is missing. Something not easily replaced.
Hey, we don't need to make this all about me.
This has been enlightening. Thank you.
For us both, I assure you.
Glad someone got something out of this.
Safe travels, Godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
Did you get any of that?
Alrighty.
Sounded like a hot
Now we
breeze
return
me.
to the ambassador,
This kind of thing makes
but I
my skin
think this is going to be a place to wrap up. So I'm going to go see if I can toss this coin real fast. It was a pond back here. Is this where I tossed the coin? I think it is. Yeah. Alright, I placed my coin into the pond like that fellow told me to, and before we head back to the ambassador, I think this is going to be a good place to stop the episode from here. I know that was a lot of talky, but it was a good some good lore for the story itself, so I feel good about that. Next episode we will return down to the ambassador and see where that path takes us, but until then, y'all have a gooder.